folks, welcome back once again. My name is Nick on the ZX Spectrum 48K, and this game, you might be able to read that across the top there, it's called Pieces of 8. It was it was a magazine cover tape, a Sinclair User in 1992, so really late in ZX Spectrum's run. It's been written by Mike Westlake. Some people would argue 1992 is after the ZX Spectrum's original run. But what do we do in this? Well, you control a big character who must collect a load of coins, or pieces of 8 I suppose. They're from the screen about getting killed. So yeah, this character is huge character. Let's go through doors. There's a bit of a map. Don't get hit by rats or anything like that. Now I think you see my health in the bottom left, I think gradually building up. Don't bash into anything at all. It's a little bit ungainly, it's a bit hard to control. There's lots of, classic ZX Spectrum colours all over the place. Yeah, so I think you see the head down on the bottom left, and that gradually goes down, I think. When that gradually fills up, you lose all your strength. So it controls badly, it moves badly, but it certainly looks pretty cool too. So this is my first go on the thing, you might be able to tell. So we're collecting all these gold things, which are pieces of 8. Right, let's see if I can get through this. Each screen seems to have its own name, which I like, or does it? This one does. Smuggler's Cave. Let's keep an eye on that. Some might not. Yeah, lighthouse. Let's go through there. Trying to avoid these ducks. Right. So what is a piece of 8? Well, a piece of 8 as used as currency back in I suppose the 1800s, I guess he's guessing now. It's when people, pirates as well, used to cut a silver dollar into 8 pieces. That was allowed back then because coins were valued by their silver or gold content. Hope you're writing this down. So it could be used as currency. Then it was later banned, I think, eventually. But that's what you could do. So that's a piece of 8. It's 8 pieces of a Spanish dollar coin. Good. How am I doing this? Not very good. This is my first go on it. It's not expert gameplay, but seeing how you played it on your first and second go. If you played it back in the day, let me know. Put your tips below. And I'm dying over and over again. It's about how you found the game in your first or second go, and I think I would have been, although it would look nice initially, I think I would have been hugely frustrated because the character is so big. It limits your movement around the screen, and there isn't much finesse that you can use. But as I say, it wasn't a commercial release. Captain Crook is the man. It was released as a cover tape. So if you bought the magazine near the end, well, at the end of the ZX Spectrum run, you would have got this. Now, I think there's 2 other games in this series that aren't directly connected. The first one is Merlin, which also might have been, that might have been released or a cover tape, one of these was, and then one after this is SAS Combat, which we might come to, or Combat Assault, which uses a similar engine, and I think, yeah, impressive engine, but not great gameplay. Quite bad colour clash there, and by today's standards it is a little frustrating, but good to see. Anyway, you might not necessarily agree with me, you might like the game. That's all about different opinions and stuff. What's that? Was that supposed to happen? It's all about different opinions and stuff. If you watched this far into the video, thank you very much, although it only just started. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. It'd be good to see what happens when you complete all these pieces of 8. They don't look much like pieces of 8, they look like a sandcastle. Maybe, but a game called Sandcastle perhaps wouldn't have been quite as good. Right, come on, let's just keep moving. Captain Crook's got a red jacket on, he's got white trousers. Maybe it would have been Jack Sparrow, it might have been a bit better. Yes, right. See, sometimes you seem to die straight away. Sometimes your health goes down a little bit. Sometimes you die immediately. So I don't know what the cause is of that. There's these yellow tankers at the bottom there every now again. I can't seem to be able to pick those up. Maybe that's a little secret that I'm missing. Come on, Captain. Right, right, it's through there. There's a sizable map without being super huge. This screen hasn't got a name. So there's only names on certain screens when you get to certain areas. Why can't I get through here? Right, there we go. There's a buff. Right, so this is a new area. There's a wheelbarrow. If you ever want to see a wheelbarrow in a game, here it is. Oh man, I'm taking a bit of a heavy beating here. Right, through here. Another couple of cannons. Right, they're blue cannons. Coins going up and down, don't know why. Normally, in real life, I'd get those in a big net and sell them to the circus. Performing coins that go up and down, that'd be quite nice. I'm not quite sure how many coins there are to get. You see a high score there. Going up. Oh man. Do you know what? I'm getting really frustrated by this game. Maybe it needs a bit of practice or a bit of patience, which I wouldn't have had as a kid, and I wouldn't have had as an adult either. I don't think I'd have played it. It's a shame. I don't think I'd have played it that well because for me, it's all about the playability. I like the graphics with the flames there. If they are flames, and maybe ice cream covered in ants. What is it? Flames or ice cream covered in ants? Comment below what they are. We'll take a vote on it. I think it's ice cream covered by ants. That would make sense. Pieces of 8. There's a sword going backward and forward, or a dagger. But you got the idea. It's basic when you look at it over what the game's about. It's a collecting items game from screen to screen, like Jet Set Willy was, or Manic Miner. Well, more Jet Set Willy going around getting stuff. But it's a huge character. Huge character. Other games with huge characters are the Trapdoor. That's probably my favourite one, where they try and keep it basic with less detail. Well, they've got a bit of detail in the background. There, Popeye, which wasn't particularly good. That clock game, which I can't remember its name. Flunky. There's a few others as well. But yeah, 1992. I think a lot of people might be on the Commodore Amiga by this point, or other 16-bit games. Wouldn't have too much time for this, but you know, free on a magazine cover tape. I got a bit of play every now and again. Would have used up a bit of an afternoon if you had it available there. But yes, maybe I see what they're trying to do. Maybe if they made the character, I don't know, about a third of the size, probably still could have got a bit of detail in there. Could use a bit more of the screen, add a few more ledges going up and down. Like when that skeleton goes across, if there is a bookcase, he completely disappears. Biff baff boff. It's too busy. That's what I'm going to say about the thing. Maybe it was quite ambitious, but it would have looked good from a design point of view, I would say. If you've completed the game, then let me know in the comment section below what happens at the end. Do you get some game over sequence, or probably more than likely just a screen full of text saying what's what? Right, there's an octopus going up and down. I don't know why he's doing that on dry land. He must have a secret super poke, if that's what he is, unless it's Davy Jones or something in some weird guise. Right, through. Right, there we go. Right, let's get some more of these pieces of 8. If you have got some pieces of 8, comment below. It's the silver dollar. Arr. Put your favourite pirate game below if you want to. We won't say your favourite pirated game, because we never did that. No one had a C90 tape with about 50 games all in a row on. Some would load, some wouldn't. None of us had that sort of stuff. We was all very honest kids, and we certainly didn't swap games in the playground for free. We didn't do that. We definitely did not do that. Oh man, dagger in the head. That's going to ruin anyone's day. Oh, look, and then again in the eye socket this time. No wonder pirates pick up so many injuries. You got your wooden legs, you got your eye patch, you got your hook. I don't think anyone had all 3, did they? That would be pretty clumsy. Captain Blackbeard, Captain Pinkbeard, Captain Clumsy. They're all there. Captain Kirk, Captain Sensible. All your favourite pirates there. I've done the research. Ice cream covered in ants there for anyone. That was quite prevalent in the 18th centuries and 19th centuries as you go forward. Yes, anyway. Moving on forward, there's tea there. That was a big commodity. There's tea clippers back in this era, transporting it all the way from India, maybe China as well. Mr. T wasn't there. All those monkeys from the PG Tips adverts, they weren't prevalent in pirate times. Oh man, I've learned all my pirate knowledge really from movies. So the Pirates of the Caribbean films mostly, and a few other Disney ones. Right. Oh ho ho, a pirate's life for me. Why can't I go up there? That must be. Why can't I go up there? Perhaps it's a dead end. I can't even go up. The map seemed to suggest you could walk up that rope when I looked at it briefly, but that's not the case, and I can't fall down this hole either. Maybe I need to get something to unlock that. But back we go. Oh man, being a pirate's tricky. No, I can't jump up the top of the screen either. Ugh. So there's salt there, there's corn, salt and corn, and a big yellow snake thing, and a skeleton going backward and forward. Money's no business. I ain't got nobody. Duck and covers. You've seen pretty much of this game. You know what I think about it already. Good graphics, impressive coding, ants and ice cream, object collecting game. A bit frustrating in the gameplay because I'm a bit rubbish. You can jump and you can duck, you can go left and forward, and you can die a bit like that. Boo 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 boo. One last go just for the fun of the thing. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's try and discover a bit more of the map. There's a hole in the ceiling there. You can jump up there if you want to. Bib 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 bib. Oh man. Right. It'd be good if you could change clothes. That'd be quite interesting. So we go into the smuggler's cave with an octopus blending with the scenery there, like a nincompoop. If you are an octopus blending with the scenery like a nincompoop, then comment below in the comment section. Right, that duck. See, that duck can go through the door. Why can't I? What sort of world are we living in where a duck can go through a door but I can't? duck power. Those ducks, they got special powers, I think, some of them. Some of them have done a deal with the devil. I never trust a duck with anything. I certainly wouldn't get him to look after if anything of any value while I go on holiday, because when you get back, the duck probably isn't there anymore, and your stuff's been stolen, or he sold it on eBay, or something. So that's what we can take away from this review. Don't trust ducks. Famous Ducks, or Donald Duck, Daffy Duck, and Sir Francis Drake. See what I did there? See, I make this up as I go along. There's no scripting. There's no scripting involved. Please subscribe. A big thank you to the members, which are keeping this crazy show on the road. And it is on the road, you know. We're not outside. The extension wouldn't run to my computer. But you know what I mean. Don't get me with pedantics. Right, pass that. Oh, God. Why am I dying straight away there? There's something I did on the first few goes. Yeah, see, there's something I did on the first few goes I'm not doing this time. See, and that time I just walked past him. What's going on with this game? It's Crazy Town. Funky Town. I've gone mad. Well, you know this already. Well, anyway, hope you liked having a look at that one. You know, playability could be a lot better. Maybe if the character had been smaller, I don't know. But I hope you liked having a look at that game. It's all about seeing what's gone before. That was Pieces of 8 on the ZX Spectrum 48K, a magazine cover tape published by Sinclair User in 1992, written by Mike Westlake. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then by all means put that in the comment section below. And ahoy my hearties, it's time to get off this crazy ship. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.